Hey everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red and / Leaf Green, since I covered both versions, or I plan to. That's the thing. But today, in this episode, we're gonna go after the 3rd gym badge. In the last episode, we went on the SSM, you know, caught a Drowsy, it evolved into Hypno, and we also got my cat, and he's just gonna do whatever. But for this gym, we have to dig through trash cans to find a button. We have to be like Dee Dee in Dexter's Lab and find the button. The shiny big button. No, press the button. What's the button? The shiny big red button. Don't press it. Press it. I have no idea what that reference is from. It's from something I know. I have the picture in my head. I just gotta think of it. And usually these trash cans, like, the buttons are right next to each other, like, I think, let me see, they're right next to each other if I can find them. Where's the button? Where's the button? There's the button. So that button's there, and then there's the one right next to it. They're all right next to each other, so... Can't wait to battle this guy, because he is right there. He was in the army with Lieutenant Surge. Lieutenant Surge is, of course, the Pokemon gym leader. I kind of screwed what's up. Although, if you guys don't know, if you're a long-time fan, I also, in in Super Mario Galaxy 1 and technically 2, at the end of that game, spoiler alert, Selena is in, Super Mario Galaxy 2 at the end. I, of course, for some reason, I was stupid and young back then, I kept calling Rosalina Lieutenant Surge. I would even give her my Lieutenant Surge voice, which I will bring back for this. But this is Pikachu. He is the spawn of Satan because he likes to get you to buy Pokemon games. But I don't know why I ever called Rosalina Lieutenant Surge. It was just a weird time. I like to believe that I've gotten better since Super Mario Galaxy. And I need to redo that LP one day, especially since I got the Elgato now. I can make that game look fantastic, but, you know. I will one day. By the way, that LP is 2 years old now. It's gonna be 3 years old in April. You won't live long coming out with your puny power. Until you get every electrical monster during the war. Does that my enemies in the power? That hurts my throat. And because he has a Voltorb, which we'll see later on, that can use, Sonic Boom. I did edit in the Guile's thing, because he looks like Guile. He represents America. And he goes from like, use Sonic Boom. But, you know, you have to have Guile's thing for this guy. But how we're gonna start Voltorb is an electric Pokemon. This guy, of course, uses electric Pokemon, you can't tell. Voltorb is very fast. He evolves in Pokemon known as Electro, which is the fastest electric type in the game. You want to knock this thing out quickly, because how fast it is, basically. It can, I don't believe this one knows Explosion. Voltorb is okay. It evolves to set into, I've already forgot the name of the thing. The Voltorb, it's Evolution. I can't think of the name now. It's actually pretty good. It's very fast. It learns a few good electric moves, and of course, it can learn Explosion later on. I love Guile's theme. It's so catchy. And the only thing I want to see is that guy you can pay a KFC chicken and dance with now. Next season's out Pikachu. Pikachu, I've already talked about this earlier, so. All of his Pokemon, I believe, know Shockwave, so you want to watch out for that if you have a Water-type Pokemon on your team. So if you have Squirtle or Magikarp, watch out for that. By the way, don't use Magikarp, this guy's an awful idea. Actually, you can also catch, if you go out to the right, of the town, you can go to a place called Diglett's Cave, where you can catch a Diglett, or maybe a Dugtrio, but they're really rare, and get a Ground-type. If you know that you're going to have trouble with this boss, I really recommend that you go catch one of those Pokemon, just in case, because they're ground types, and ground types are really effective against electric types. They also, electric types cannot affect ground type Pokemon at all. So basically, if you really need help, go out there and get a Diglett, or if you really want it, get a Dugtrio, but they're really rare. So there's still a better chance of catching a Dugtrio than there is of getting a shiny, so. Also, Hypno now has Confusion. Well, no, he started out with Drowsy like that. Drowsy, I mean, Confusion's actually pretty good for right now. We get a move later on called Psychic, which is amazing. But, you know, we'll see that later on. Raichu is this star member of the team, you know, Shockwave. This thing can wreck you if you're not ready for it. By the way, Why do people like Pikachu more than Raichu? Raichu is amazing! Raichu's so cute, it's fat and chubby, it's got a cute color scheme, I love Raichu. I like it more than Pikachu. It should be the main star. Mega Raichu for Generation 7. I knew he's gonna throw a super potion down. I knew it. That happens almost every time you get a gym leader down on low health. They will manage a way to throw an item in, and you're gonna see that a lot in boss battles, especially near the end of it, you know. That shockwave is pretty devastating to certain Pokemon if you're not ready for it, but we beat them, so we have nothing to worry about. No, that's a shocker. You're the real deal, kid. Fine, then take the Thunder Badge. There we go, that's how I used to the old voice. The Thunder Badge. He sounds like a special needs kid. The Thunder Badge. I'll Pokemon flying. You're a special kid. Take this. The Thunder Badge. The Thunder Badge. I love Lieutenant Surgeon's voice in the anime. He sounds so stupid. My throat hurts after having to do that voice. Wow. My voice. It's shot. It doesn't help that I've kind of just got over a little bit of sickness there. But now that we have our now that we have the Thunder Badge, which is our third badge, we can now talk to this guy. Hello, Lance. How are you doing? I'm an aide. First Oak's aides. Aides. He said look for you around Route 2. If you're in Route 2 area, please look for him. So we need to go out to Route 2, which is back near whatchamacallit. And we're supposed to catch at least 10 Pokemon, so we need to do that. So we're going to go to Diglett's cave and catch a Diglett. Diglett, Trio, you know. We're going to go out here and catch a Diglett. Maybe a Trio if we can find one, which I doubt we're going to find one. Actually, I know for sure we're not going to find one. But you're running into a lot of Diglett here, so I suggest that you have a, Repel. By the way, I also have Geotrix the Magikarp and Israel the Oddish, because, Geotrix the Magikarp, you hear that, Geotrix? I'm looking at you, talking about you. Also, Geotrix, it's color with an O, just an O, not a color with an OU. Learn that. Just an O, no OU. Good. Israel's an Oddish because, I don't know. Oddish has kind of poofy looking hair. Israel has poofy hair. I don't know. I had nothing about it. I was just like, I'll name it to people. So I was like, you know, we'll give Geotrix a Magikarp. I don't know. Because I think, honest to God, when I think of Geotrix's face, I imagine a Magikarp for some reason. I guess that's how it works out. He's gonna watch this video probably like Lance. Well, I can't do a good British impersonation, but I'll do my own. Jolly good, mate. Sip a cup of tea and play Kingdom Hearts. That's not even a good one, but I did more. That didn't sound Australian either. That was just a terrible impression. But I swear me mum, mate. I'll come to your America place. Somewhat Christopher Walken, but I'm British, I guess. I don't know. I'll sip on me tea and swear me mum. Bloody hell. I don't know. Geotrix, if you're watching this, fight me RL and Smash. But if you go in this house, I believe, you can run into somebody who will give you a Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime is a Psychic-type Pokemon. Mr. Mime's not bad. I've seen a few. Actually, Mr. Mime's pretty good. I've actually used him before, now that I think about it. I recommend using Mr. Mime if you really want one. So yeah, if you want a good Psychic-type, go out there and catch an Abra, which is really rare, and trade it for Mr. Mime. And I know Trick Conroy did, and it worked out pretty good. Actually, Mr. Mime was someone that I was actually thinking about using for a while, you know. I was actually thinking about using Mr. Mime before I decided, like, you know, I'll just use Hypno. Because Mr. Mime's actually pretty good. Not my favorite Psychic type, but it's up there. My favorite Psychic type is actually in this game, though, because it's actually legendary. But we'll sing that in the post-game. And we caught a Rattata, you know. We had to go out there and catch these 10 Pokemon. And why, you're probably asking why I should have spin up those other two, because you gotta see this. Because I want to throw out a little, not challenge, but I want to throw out some words to the person I'm gonna name this Rattata after. Jay? I know he's watching this, because if you are, I'm gonna get right up near the screen and have to say this. Jason! Jason! I'm watching you. I'm challenging you. We've already in the Friday Fight Nights, and I just want to say, I won. Lol, 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 lol. Not the Friday Fight Night season, I'm just saying I won, because I like to make Jason mad. So yeah, there you go, Jason. Lol, 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 lol. Also, Halo Rage is not that bad. But then we get HMO 5, and that is Flash. Yeah, Flash. That was an HM that we really needed, just like the Fog. But now we can go out here and cut, and we're gonna fight a few trainers because, you know, reasons. I'm just throwing the words. I'm not really making any threatening words to people. I just like to think making threatening. Whatever, she's an Oddish. Oddish is a grass poison type. Oddish is okay. He only has a few stunning attacks, like, you know, like Stun Spore, Sleep Powder, Poison Powder. Evolves into Gloom, which is the ugliest looking thing I've ever seen, but that's the point. And it also was an evolved Gloom. Well, it was pretty decent actually. And here's Bellsprout. Bellsprout is very known for kicking the crap out of Bulbasaur in the anime. I love watching. There's a gif where he's just Bellsprout just throwing Bulbasaur in. It's like my favorite thing ever. It's like Loki just throwing, not Loki. It looks like Hulk throwing Loki around. But I like Bellsprout just for that. And it evolves into Weeping Bell. Weeping Bell's okay. And whatever the third and final evolution's called, I can't think of it. Bellsprout, though, I like it for the voice and because of the anime, but honestly, I don't really recommend Bellsprout. I like its voice like Bellsprout. I'm gonna edit in the end of this video if I can remember to. Please, if you like you're watching this, and I know you are, hopefully, please edit in the Bellsprout just throwing Bulbasaur in if you can find it. And we get TM40 Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace is awesome, and it's flying type move. Basically, it cannot miss no matter what. So you want to teach that to your flying type if you have that. Or also to any other Pokemon that can learn it, because I know a lot of things can learn Aerial Ace. Like, look, Shiner can learn Aerial Ace. It's sad that Magikarp can't. By the way, we will not be keeping any of these Pokemon that we have besides, you know, like our main team, stuff like, you know, Pidgeotto, Ivysaur, and Drowsy, or Hypno, I mean. So there is that. So we will not be we're going to keep them, but they're not going to be like a main part of our team, so. Yeah, I don't expect us to get a Gyarados, because I already have my Water type picked out for this game. Gyarados was being considered, though, to be my Water type. I actually had 3 Water type Pokemon on. Gyarados is one of them, and the other 2 will be seen later on. Well, one of them is the Pokemon that I did pick in the Water type, and the other one will just see later on, because it's a pretty cool Pokemon. I think you guys can guess what the other choices are besides Gyarados. And of course, we will not be keeping Israel, even though I have a bromance with him, and we have a fierce rivalry which shakes the heavens, all I can believe. I will not be keeping Israel as a main member of my team, because I already have a grass poison type. And yes, I did do a jump cut there, because I wanted to get that item, which is a burn heal. So basically, if you ever get burned by a friend, or a kid bullying you, you better put some burn heal on. And then get a jar of the mace stuff, you know, like pepper spray, and just spray them in the face with it, because that's what you should do in college, kids. And Meowth also has a thing called, basically, it's an ability where so he can pick up stuff out in the wild. He just got a rare candy for us, and that's rare. You get a rare candy rare. But you want that, because that's the only reason I'm going to keep Shiner around for a little bit, because he can pick up rare items for us. And he picks up a lot of rare candies, so I'll have to soak these done, or before I put him up, actually. Because Shiner was a bad kitty, apparently. Level 29, man, we're almost at level 30, and we're only on, what, like episode 6? Oh my god. I mean, it makes sense, because this LP's only like 20, well, the main game's only 20 episodes long, but still. Ariel is just wrecking, it's just smacking them around, man, I love it. Might as well just call it Sore Ralph, because he's just wrecking it. Venonat! Venonat's a bug poison type. Venonat, I do not recommend. Even though, if you've seen Twitch Plays Pokemon, Venomoth actually did take out, I think it was Lance's Dragonite? I'm probably wrong on that, though. I haven't seen Twitch Plays Pokemon in a long time. By the way, is that still going on? Like, I don't know why it's still going on, because I mean, that stuff kind of got old, I think, after... I mean, I got bored watching it after Pokemon Red. But I know it went on to do, like, Crystal, and I think it went all the way up to Gen 6. I think it even did the Stadium games, which is kind of sad. They are really wanting that money. I wish I had Remington here right now so I could do the Team Rocket speech, whatever it's called. That's literally, whenever I see Remington, that's all we do. To protect the world from devastation, to unite people within our nation, so on and so on. Let's see, if we go out here on Route 10, there's nothing. We'll be visiting this place later on, though, because there's some stuff to do out here later before we end the LP off. If you go out here, you can battle this trainer here, but you don't have to. Of course, you can just use Cut. We're going to edit her out because she's not important. But, you know, that's about it. In the next episode, guys, though, we'll be going through Rock Tunnel, yippee. So, yeah, if you liked it, watch the next episode. Yeah, okay, I'm going to shut up. See you guys next time.